you know, just look at how good I look right now. You know what I'm saying? Before I finish up the video and put the hat on, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just looking good. Yeah. So what's good? It's Mox. So after the events of yesterday, I have now gained more motivation to, create more videos. And today, we're going to be talking about probably the most craziest drama to happen in 2021. Let's get to the video. So if you don't know, I'm about to tell you. So a week ago, we hear about this story. This man named Danny Duncan. I don't know anything about him. Like, literally, this whole drama was the reason I even know anything about him. Because, like, all I know is that he made the Virginia Rocks clothesline or something, or merch or something. It's very popular. Almost everyone has it. But, so what happened is, first you hear Danny Duncan abused his camera guy. Something kind of light, the dude kind of sound pussy. He talked about, he was all abusing me, saying, yelling at me, he had a knife at me and stuff, allegedly. And then Danny ultimately knocked all those that allegations of abuse to his cameraman down a peg and stuff. But today, let's take this into a metaphor, right? So imagine it's a volume knob, and you turn that knob all the way to 1,000, because in the span of a week, this man Danny Duncan has been just accused, allegedly, of hooking up with almost, I think, a handful of minors. And this all was exposed to by Keemstar, Drama Alert. And apparently he made about like 4 videos making interviews with these women. The first one was pretty much the nail in Danny's coffin, if this is all true, which basically tells that this man Danny hooked up with a 14-year-old. Yes. If this is all true, Danny is pretty much fucking done. And then when you thought that was over, we have alleged victim number 2, where the victim threw a brawl on stage when I think he was at a concert or something, and this man Danny was like, being all creepy, dancing, I guess, to like some song and staring directly at the women. I mean, at the female, whatever, girl and stuff. They got Snapchat. They started sending nudes and all that stuff. And mind you, this all takes place in California, where the age of consent is 18. So everything Danny is, even if the age of consent was 17, this is all sending nudes to a minor is illegal. Period. And then we have alleged victim number 3. This one was the craziest story. The fourth one is pretty crazy, but this one's just crazy. Because for this one, the victim just didn't give 2 fucks. She exposed the fuck out of this dude. Apparently, they actually hooked up. Like, Danny allegedly, because we don't know if this is true, but allegedly, Danny decided to take her from school, bring her to his home, and apparently they actually hooked up. And guess what? This nigga nutted 2 times. This bitch, with all due respect, but this bitch literally made this nigga nut 2 times just by giving head. How are you going to nut 2 times by her just giving head, and it's a minor? Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine that story. I fucked this bitch. She was 17. She made me nut 2 times. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? But that's besides the fact, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we're gonna go back to how, like, and also, how you gonna nut 2 times from head? Like, from head? Like, what? Like, how? And then we have today. Today, Keemstar just released a video about the fourth alleged victim, where basically they had a full-on relationship, and she was 17. Mind you, Danny was 14 at this. Was not 14. Excuse me. Was 24 at this time. This is all took place in 2016, and the girl was 17. He was 24. And the crazy thing is, they had this full-on relationship. Again, it was all in California. The age of consent is 18, so this is all legal. All illegal. Let me enunciate that. Illegal. And the crazy thing is, allegedly, as soon as this girl turns 18, boop, Danny cut it off. Like, how weird can you be? If this is all true, this nigga has to be the weirdest person I've ever heard, bro. Like, he legit, when this girl turned 18, when she was actually fully legal in the state of California, he decided to cut it off. Like, if you think about that, like, that's just weird. Like, the fact that he's going after like 14-year-old, like the range of 14 to like 17, and then right when the woman turned 18, cut it off. Like, bro, like, just think about that, bro. That's weird. He's a weirdo. If this is all real, he's a weirdo. He's weird. Well, you know, again, this is all alleged. We don't know if this is true. He has not responded yet. But all I'm gonna say is that if this is all true, and you know, we have all the evidence to back it up and stuff, it's gonna be a very rocky Christmas and New Year's Eve and New Year's and 2022. Fuck it, we gonna take it into February. Fuck it, it's gonna be a very hard Valentine's Day for Danny Duncan, and that's on God. But, you know, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this one. This is basically my opinion on this subject matter. Again, I don't really have enough information about this because this is all alleged. We don't know if it's true. We don't know if this is all, you know, just girls trying to, you know, get clout. Because usually, with all due respect to the victims, I don't want to say this is all fake, but usually in situations like this, people tend to, like, you know, butt into the drama, knowing that it's gonna give them, like, you know, clout and stuff, and, you know, they say like, oh, this guy did something, this person who was being accused did something to me, and then, you know, they get, you know, put on drama alert, they get their faces everywhere, plastered everywhere and stuff, and, you know, more people come in. So we just got to find out, and until Danny Duncan replies and says this is all fake, and we have enough evidence to prove that Danny Duncan is you know, innocent, because again, he's innocent until proven guilty, but, you know, until that happens, we don't know. All we have is just story. So yeah, this is it. This is the end of the video. If you stayed through the whole video, I thank you. You know, like, subscribe, comment, share with everyone you know, and yeah, Mox out. Happy holidays, people.